Hello everyone, I'm currently catching up with the Horde side of the story since I've already done the Alliance side for Mr. Pandaria at the very beginning. So in this video we're going to take a look at how exactly the Horde came to Pandaria and how their story started. I'm not going to tell you all the events, because I already did this, but I'm going to tell you specifically what's different for the Horde. The story begins at Gromarsh Hold.
I am pleased to report that the battle at sea goes well, War Chief. Our forces report decisive victories off the coasts of Daenerys and Tol Barad.
Alliance blood spills. This pleases me, General.
There's more. I received word that our southern fleet engaged an Alliance envoy. We chased the royal flagship until it ran aground.
Aground? Where?
Apparently they found a massive, uncharted landmass, shrouded by dense mists.
And you let the Alliance get there first! Redirect the invasion fleet! General, you and your best veterans will pave our way. Storm the shore, and paint this new continent red!
We've been flying in this mist for hours, General. The crew grows uneasy.
Back to your post, soldier. We'll find this land, or die trying.
Land ho!
Alliance ship! Port side! Attack!
The ship is on fire, you nearly died, but thankfully you survived and you're sent out to shoot down some Alliance.
Hey, crew! Send them limping back to Stormwind!
The Alliance captain named Doran has barricaded himself on top of Thunder Hold, time for the final blow.
You scum will not destroy this land as you defiled Kalimdor!
For the Horde! What is... No. No! They had an airbase! A hidden airbase! My ship! My... Ah! Hellscream will have my head! Keep your eyes peeled for the Alliance. Come what may, we fight on. They all must die. sorcery was this?
Stranger,
Blood and thunder.
have been made manifest. Pandaria is not like whatever land you come from. It lives and breathes. You should be careful what kind of energy you bring here.
Ha! We bring only our honor and the desire to crush our enemies. Have your kind been aiding the Alliance?
It is not our desire to get wrapped up in your bloodshed. Now have your men lower their weapons, or you will face 2 enemies on this continent.
The ship is blown up and the Shah nearly took control over Nazgrim. Thankfully, Taran-Zhu was able to cleanse him before he could do any harm. You're now sent out to find your crew members, which are Shade Master Kirin.
I heard you coming a mile away.
Sergeant Gorak.
We'll rest when the battle is done, friend.
Shokia.
We will succeed. Stay alive, friend.
And the goblin with the most beautiful name of all, a Rivet Clutchpop.
May your deeds live on in story.
Keep it real.
Pandaria is better off. If it is war you mean to bring to our shores, the very land itself will respond to your passions and your violence. I do not know what the ultimate consequences will be. Nobody does.
Loktar, friend.
You may give these soldiers quarter at your discretion, but we are not choosing sides. This conflict is little more than a race war. Their hatreds would engulf this land. We will have no part in this. I must go. There are others who have landed on our southern shores.
You must secure a base, and you find out that the Alliance are using the local Pandaren to build their base. You kill all the Alliance, including their captain, and you claim the base for the Horde.
Don't you beasts know when to give up? Filthy animals! Keep this stink away from this land! No! I've let my king down!
Lord has no power here.
You finished him. Well done. What is this shadow? What is the Alliance playing at?
Your foe was overwhelmed by a dark energy we call the Shah. It thrives on negative emotions, such as doubt. It has been many years since I have seen it manifest so dramatically.
You again? Do you see it now? Alliance arrogance! Help us rout them from your land, and your kind can stand tall and proud with the Horde!
My people have stood tall without you for thousands of years.
Oh, are you afraid to fight?
We are not afraid to fight. Our warriors, while few in number, are extremely skilled. But we will not participate in this race war, bloodbath of yours. Your conflict will have immense consequences here. Do not bring your war to these shores.
This is a hostile land, and we have no reinforcements. We're going to have to improvise, champion. But our orders stand. Hellscream will have his foothold here. We will not allow the Alliance to lay claim to this new world.
The local Hosen are causing trouble for the Horde and you're sent out to kill them and their leader.
For the glory of Quel'Thalas!
Hello, stranger. You are making quite an impression with the local Hosen. I dare say they are starting to fear you. You must be one of those folk from that sky ship that crashed. I have many questions for you, but this is a terrible place to chat. Please, find me in the Cave of Words, just up the hill here, when you have time to speak. Ah, a visitor. This is an incredible time for Pandaria. The mists have parted, and we rejoin the world. You come in peace, I hope. Thanks to your actions, the Hosen fear your people. Indulge me a moment. Ah, here we are. Over 14,000 years ago, this entire land was ruled by a terrible race of warlords called the Mogu. The Mogu ruled through fear, and fear kept them in power, until the first Pandaran monks taught my people courage. Then, the Mogu were overthrown. You see, those who lead through fear only stay in power, while those they govern lack courage. The Hosen are many things, but they are not cowards. Not for long. If you don't wish to fight them, you must inspire them. Follow me, traveler. Let us get to know one another better. I am known as a lore walker, a kind of historian for my people. As such, knowledge is my armor, and I carry a quill in place of a sword. Much of Pandaria's past is shrouded in mystery, even to us. A lore walker's sworn duty is to rediscover our history, to rend that shroud piece by piece. This demands a tireless search for ancient clues and the wisdom to interpret them. Ah, here we are. Be careful. I have had trouble in this area before. This stone tells of a great Hosen warlord who lived here 2,500 years ago. What are your leaders like? Poets? Warriors? I should like to meet them someday. Sorok have plagued this land since the time of the Mogu. They are impossible to negotiate with. But we never stop trying. We fight them only as a last resort. Thank you for your help. These notes are important to my studies. Your people value knowledge too, yes? I assume so, only because you arrived on a great airship. I have everything I need. Quickly, let's move on before they return. Enough about Pandaran history. let's talk about your people, traveler. I've learned a great deal already just by watching you in action. You fight with the fervor of youth, but the experience of an old veteran. Oh, you've seen a lifetime of warfare, haven't you? This is a special place. My great-grandparents called this part of the forest their home. Come, this will take only a moment. We Pandaren do not worship our ancestors, but we revere their memory and the wisdom that they have passed on to us. It was my great-grandfather who first told me the tale of the Mogu that I recently shared with you. I would very much like to hear about your ancestors, stranger. Light the incense, and let us reflect on where you came from, eh? Noble is your lineage. Your people possess great power, and all the terrible burdens that come with it. Equally great has been your suffering. Now, I see why you call yourselves Blood Elves.
You take Lore Walker Choa's advice and you start to befriend the Hosen by saving them from crocodiles and giving them some fish. You then signal your team to come in and meet their new allies. Nasreen sends out a scouting party and the Hosen offer a member of the tribe named Rico to assist you. When the team returns, they have an Alliance prisoner with them and quite a story to tell.
We was traveling east, looking for these hawking human guys.
Be on the lookout for Alliance.
Things was going good, so we decided to split up for a bit. Shokia and Kieran went off to do some girl stuff.
Come on, Kieran. Let's go do girl stuff.
It was just me and Gork. I let him take the lead, him being all big and all.
We will investigate this hut. Perhaps they have seen Alliance survivors.
Good idea. You go first.
Stay out. No visitors. Ha!
Hey, Gorok. Which girl you like? Shokia or Kieran?
These statues, they're almost lifelike. Something's wrong here, Rico.
You wanna know who I like? I like Kieran. She got pretty Everything was going great. I felt like we was really bonding. After inspecting statues, we saw this old lady Pandaren come out the house.
Yes, dear? Oh, questions? You, Orc, will make an excellent addition to my family.
So, Gorok, you think I have chance with Kieran? What the Oaken Hawk?
All right, Rico, I think we've heard enough. Kieran can tell the next part.
We traveled south until night fell. Shokia spoke.
All right, Kieran. Rico. We'll set up camp soon. First, we'll take advantage of this darkness to do some reconnaissance.
Good idea. I'll scout that area up ahead.
And I will protect Kieran from danger.
No, Rico. You stay here. Try not to get anyone killed this time.
Aw, Doker.
This way, Kieran. I'll cover you from here. It's dark, so you'll have to mark my targets for me. Rendezvous back here when you're done.
I found some smoke bombs in my pockets. They'd have to do. If I encountered enemies, I'd hit them with the smoke. Shokia's sniper rifle would take care of the rest. Don't move, human. I've got you cornered.
How exactly do you have me cornered, undead?
I've got backup. Watch this.
I see.
You're lucky I don't kill you right now. You look delicious. I returned back to camp with my quarry. Shokia would be pleased.
Rico time! I know what happened next! Pick me! Over here! Rico is lover and fighter. And Duker. It's okay. Rico gotta make Duke anyways. We kept going south until Shokia started whining about something.
Look, up ahead. An Alliance bomber.
I see it, Shokia. I'll go take a look.
Shokia watched prisoner, while Kieran went ahead.
Don't you dare follow her, Rico. I don't want you messing things up again.
No, you tick-juggling orc! Rico done following you stupid orders! Maybe Rico lost temper. Little bit. You nothing but a blick-cheeking, dickety-doke-maker with an oak for a head! Yelling at Shokia wasn't doing nothing. Rico decided to follow Kieran. All of a sudden,
Help!
I heard noise!
Help, Shokia!
Kieran was trapped in Jinyu nets! I save you, Kieran!
I hunger. May your
All
footsteps
right,
be silent,
time to
friend.
kill some squeaking Jinyu! Come at me, Bruckers! I cracked knuckles and got ready for fight.
Get away from our plane, Hosen scum.
Alliance and Jinyu fight side by side? When I done fighting, went up to Kieran to ask for my reward.
Rico, you saved my life.
So, can Rico get kiss?
Of course. Let me just take off my mask.
What the ook is wrong with your face? You chicken dead? That was good
The
talk.
important thing
Rico
is
feels
that
better
these
now.
Jinyu and Alliance have joined forces. Come speak with me. I can give you the final part of our report. Oh, am I still alive? We set up a small camp in the hills above the Jinyu village. With nobody to watch over our prisoner, I had to make sure he was incapable of escaping. What? I approached my sniper rifle and took aim at the Jinyu village. Kieran had made it to the Jinyu village. I spotted her lurking in some bushes on the village's edge. Straining my eyes, I could just barely read her lips as she said,
Nice work back there. Let's see if my Hosen poison works on Jinyu. Try not to blow me up, Shokia.
The center of the Jinyu village was clear. Just to be safe, Kieran planted some explosive barrels for me to shoot.
Shokia! They've spotted me! Give me cover!
The coast was clear. Kieran began to make her escape. Damn! Another Jinyu net! We were so close, too! I sensed a commotion in the village's eastern island.
I'm back, you dukers! I on way, Kieran, and I don't care about your weird dead face!
Rico...
Come on, Kieran. Let's get the hook out of here.
So we found out that the Alliance have allied with the Jinyu, so we set out to kill a couple of them. The Jinyu tried to retaliate, but we have an ample supply of Hosen. Well, let's call it ammunition, shall we? Nuscream will train the Hosen to get them ready for combat, and you're sent out to meet with Lorewalker Cho in Dawn's Blossom.
Ah, friend. This is Dawn's Blossom, the heart of Pandaran life here in the Jade Forest. If you wish to make an impression, I am certain many of these citizens could use your help.
You set out to help the people in the Jade Forest. You kill the Jade Witch, train with the Pandaran, help rebuild the Emperor's Omen, and you bring supplies to the builders of the Jade Serpent statue. At the Temple of the Jade Serpent, you are found worthy enough to actually meet the Jade Serpent herself.
I apologize for the deception, but it was necessary. In thousands of years, we have never seen one of your kind. It was imperative that I first measure the bearing of your heart. Come ride with me, little one. There is something I wish you to see. The temple priests are too frightened to face the truth. I grow old, little one. My time on this world is nearly done. Do you see the great statue in the distance? The builders have toiled for many years, and it is nearly complete. A little more jade, the jade you helped to acquire, and it will be finished. With my last breath, I will transfer my life essence into the statue, and a new guardian will be born. Do not be saddened. The cycle is clear. It neither begins nor ends with me. Someday, you may also be called upon to defend all that is dear to you. When that day comes, seek all the light and wonder of this world, and fight. We live together, or we die together. All of Pandaria is connected. I grow weary. I must rest now. Goodbye, little one. I will see you soon enough.
The Jade Serpent is getting ready for a reincarnation. Nazcarim has finished training the Hosen, and Lorewalker Cho is getting close to discovering what the Emperor's warning means. He's looking for the final piece of the puzzle, and he asks you to place his heirloom at the shrine of his ancestors to ask them for answers.
A message must lie within. What fate did the Emperor foresee?
Things didn't go exactly as planned, and the actions of both the Horde and the Alliance have given the Shah enough emotions to manifest and destroy the Jade Serpent statue. You are asked to clean up the mess, save the members of your crew, and then you are given a lift by the Jade Serpent to the Valley of the Four Winds.
We meet again, stranger from beyond the mists. This battle has extracted a heavy toll. My own rebirth will have to wait for several years. Learn from this, stranger. I do not know why the mists have opened, but I know that it is for a reason. It is clear that you are not here to bring your war to these lands. There is a darkness hidden here in Pandaria. This you have seen for yourself. But I am certain that the mists parted for a reason. You are that reason. Find your purpose here. You can learn a great deal about this land from the Valley of the Four Winds. There is another visitor from beyond the mists here. Chen Stormstout he is called. He is Pandaren, but from a different homeland. Walk this land with Chen at your side. Make friends among the people here. You will find answers in time.
The Valiant story is exactly the same for both factions. You search for the Hidden Master and you follow Chen Stormstout as he looks for his family. The difference is found in Krasarang Wilds, where you find the dying Taran named Chezin. The Sunwalkers have been receiving visions of the Veil, and they were sent out by Bane into uncharted waters. It were the visions of Desko, his pregnant wife Lisa, that led them to the Krasarang Wilds. She has fallen ill, possibly because of the Shah influence, and Desko had sent out her brother Chezin to find help. Chetan, however, only found Mogu and they killed him. Desko is now so desperate that he asks you to find something that will save his beloved wife. You eventually find the Water of Youth and you bring it to Lisa.
Walk with the Earth Mother.
Desko's tragic story did not end with just his beloved wife dying in labor. There's a story on the WoW website that tells the tale of destiny and choice. I could never tell it as well as it's been written, so it's worth a moment of your time to read it. The short version would be that the Sunwalkers have made their way to the Shrine of Two Moons. Desko's sons have shown signs of illness and the Golden Lotus are looking for a new member. They have a ritual to decide who is destined to join them, and the ritual involves ringing a gong. After this, those who are destined would show signs that look like illness. The children of Desko are the ones they were looking for, but both have shown those signs, so Desko is given the choice as to what child he wants to leave behind. He refuses to choose at all and sets out to leave the Veil. The members of the Golden Lotus catch up with him, but they do not force him to make his choice. They plead with him to come back to the Veil instead of endangering his cubs, and he agrees. At night, they're attacked by Quillen, and eventually Desko stands against Mogu. His sons in baskets, one at his side, the other in the hands of his enemy. A battle occurs, and although he tries to keep his sons safe, as his wife begged him to do, he failed. One of them got poisoned by a Mogu blade, the other was crushed in battle. They eventually take his poisoned son to the Pool of Hope, where Mokimo of the Golden Lotus places his son in the waters. At first nothing happens, and then the great red crane appears. He heals the wounds of the poisoned cub, and Desko asks him if he could do anything for his other son. Before he was finished, the image of the red crane had already disappeared. He then decides that there is no running from destiny, and he hands over his son to the Golden Lotus. This is why they came to Pandaria. This is what his wife had seen in her vision. His son becoming part of the Golden Lotus, becoming part of Pandaria. And that's why Desko only has one child on his back when you see him in the Veil. Like I said, it's worth your time to read the full story, and I'll place a link in the description. The story in Krasarang Wilds ends with you finding Anduin, who managed to escape as you were fighting in the Jade Forest. Kor, a longtime friend of Desko, gets killed in a trap by the Mogu. You avenge his death, and both Sunwalker Desko and Lore Keeper Veldrin, who just lost his daughter, agree that enough blood has been spilled today. After all of this, you help the people of both the Valley of the Four Winds and Krasarang Wilds as they are trying to defend their home against the Mantid. After that, you make your way to Kun-Lai Summit, where we will find the final differences between the Horde and the Alliance story. The team that fell during the battle at the statue of the Jade Serpent has survived the battle and are recovering at Binan village. They haven't learned their lesson though, and they ask you to recruit the local Pandaren into the Horde army.
As soon as I can get up, I'm gonna crush you.
You set out to help the people of Kun-Lai and you build a small Horde outpost. Later you are sent to the Temple of the White Tiger, where Anduin Rin is trying to convince them to open the gates to the Veil of Eternal Blossoms.
I've seen them with my own eyes. Mogu legions storming the Vale in force. We are not trained for mass combat.
The Alliance, even the Horde. We can help you.
Great Tiger, the strangers from beyond the mists. They cannot be trusted. The wreckage in the Jade Forest can attest to this.
Ah, another stranger from beyond the mists.
Soon they will overwhelm this continent. Where do we draw the line?
We're here to lend our aid. We can help protect the Vale.
We have witnessed your help in the Jade Forest. This Horde, this alliance of yours, you have no control over your own nature. You leave misery in your wake.
10,000 years ago, the last Pandaren Emperor came seeking my advice. He too was filled with conflict. Let us see if you are correct, Taran. Let us see how this stranger deals with turmoil of the soul.
See? They are filled with it.
Yes, we are fighters, but we come from a violent land. We fought off demons, we fought off death, we even fought against the very end of the world.
It is true. They are strong. There is much they can teach us.
We can agree it is noble to fight for a righteous cause, to defend home or family. But what of vengeance? What of anger? I sense these emotions run deep in this one.
Anger is a part of all of us. Yes, but we value control. The orcs were once driven solely by anger. They lived in a state of bloodlust, but they conquered it.
All you seek to conquer is each other.
To live without anger is not to live at all. It is ours to overcome. In defeating our anger, we draw great strength.
Well spoken. The strangers from beyond the mists have no shortage of passions, but let us see if they indeed control them. Beyond the anger lies hatred, the wellspring of all misery. What is this? Your hatred has a face.
That looks like...
See how the outsiders hate one another. They wear their hatred to battle and carry it to their graves.
No, that's not true. There is so much more to us than this.
How interesting. They bring much to our land, but they also bring the shadow of war.
Peace will come, I swear it. And old hatreds will go away. You have to believe me.
This one has indeed proven mastery over anger. Between the young cub's words and the actions of this hero, I think I understand. Those from beyond the mists are hardened by battle. They are scarred, yes, but they have learned much. I trust them.
You are making a terrible mistake.
It is decided. I will open the gates. The Veil of Eternal Blossoms will be open for all.
Thank you, Master White Tiger. You will see. I believe that my people and the Horde are essentially good.
I will consult the others. Meet me at the gates. I find your faith inspiring, little one. But I wonder if you have ever met our war chief. The dreams brought us here. Light Watch
Children of Pandaria, the mists have fallen. A new era dawns for us all. Accept the healing powers of this veil, but use these gifts wisely. We risk everything, allowing so many into the Veil.
I have faith in our friends from beyond the mists.
Their strength is an inspiration, and sorely needed. We must trust that their hearts are pure.
And there you go, that's the main story of the Horde, the main starting story. And now you might wonder about How Long Steppes or the Dread Wastes, but those two zones are exactly the same for both sides. Next time we take a look at what happened 2 months after we first set foot on land. Thank you very much for watching, I hope you enjoyed the story. Subscribe if you like my videos, and until next time guys, see ya!